My friends, this is starting to get out of control. So I just took a little drive into town after dropping the kids off at school and picked up another variety of fig. I stopped in at the Tractor Supply in town and I saw this on the shelf and couldn't help it. So this is a Chicago Hardy, and I know that a lot of these varieties I have are a lot of older varieties that have been around for a while, but they're varieties that I'm finding, or at least learning by reading, work well in this area in the Northwest. And so, you know, we have that cool maritime climate through the summer, and not all the varieties are going to produce real well. So we're looking for Brava crops where, you know, the first crop, so that they can ripen in the summer. And a lot of the main crops I'm finding don't ripen here. So Chicago Hardy is one I'm hoping will do well. I have been told by somebody that it won't, because they do well in Chicago because of the long hot summers there. Even though they freeze real good in the winter and the plant dies back to the ground, they've got long hot summers, and so they get a good Brava crop production. I think it's Brava crops with those guys. But here I've been told by one person it won't do well, but I'm going to give it a try. You know, I've got some green varieties like the Peter's Honey, the Latarula, and the Desert King, and I just want a few more of the purple varieties. So we've got that Violet de Bordeaux that I'm really excited about, but I want to get a few more. So anyway, let's go pot this guy up. Man, what a cold spring this is turning out to be here. All right, we're gonna get these guys potted up, or this guy potted up here, our Chicago Hardy. And I'm using another 7-gallon pot. Hopefully we don't have too many worms here. I don't want tons of them in the pot. There's quite a few, but that's all right. Eventually my goal is to plant all these guys out on the property. Now this particular fig here, like I said, I found it at that Tractor Supply store. Hopefully the wind's not causing sound problems, but this has been sitting on the shelf for a while, and it was actually on clearance for $3.79. They had it for like $7.99 originally, but they were, all the plants on that aisle were a little dried out because they don't water them, but they've been in these bags, and I think we'll be okay. There's a little green there you can see. And I don't know how well these figs are cared for, if it's tissue culture or how they get these guys. It actually looks like a little cutting, but boy, that is a tiny little guy. Look at that. I'm glad I only paid $3.79 for it. It's a little plug there. Anyway, we're gonna pot him up and see what we get. I'll have him, I'll probably just put it out with the rest of them. I think we'll probably be okay temperature wise. We're not freezing anymore, but I'm gonna have to take real good care of this guy and make sure he makes it. All right, let's head over and get some bark on top of this. It's almost like it was made for it. One empty spot. So we've got the Chicago Hardy now added to the collection here, and he's just a tiny little plant there. It's been in a warm environment, so hopefully putting it out here in this cool spring isn't going to be a problem, but I think we'll probably be okay. I don't think it's getting down into the 30s. It's down into the 40s at night, but that's some tender growth. We'll see how it goes. I guess you get what you pay for, huh? Anyway, we're gonna find out how hardy this Chicago really is. So another shot of all the figs there. Quick question, and this question is for Ben B, the fig guy. If you get this video, is black Madeira really all it's cut out to be? I've been reading a lot about it and looking online, and there are people on eBay selling cuttings for like 3 cuttings for 45 bucks. Sounds insane, but I know the fig world can be a little bit insane. Is it really worth buying? Does it perform well in this area? Will I really even get much of a crop on it at all? Is it something that is worth looking at? Anyway, just thought I'd pose that question. I guess until next time, I'm sure I'll have another fig video soon because I'm becoming absolutely obsessed with this. That's a real problem because I'm already obsessed with rhododendrons. But anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you want to follow along, and you want to continue the conversation, comment down below. Alright guys, take it easy, have an awesome day. And why wouldn't you be obsessed with rhododendrons? Look at how beautiful these things are. So there's Dad's Indian Summer. I took a little shot of that before the buds open. I said if you guys want to follow along, I'll show them to you blooming. There it is. Thank you, Johnny. Little shot of eruption here. That's a nice variety. And Nancy Evans in the back there, still blooming, bright, shiny, and yellow.